Have you ever wondered why so many people with approved visitor visas to Canada are suddenly being turned back at the airport? If you're planning to visit Canada or have loved ones coming to see you, this is a must-watch video. Today, we're diving deep into recent reports about the Canada Border Services Agency, or CBSA, denying entry to Indian and Nigerian visitors at Canadian airports. We'll explore the reasons behind these decisions, share real-life stories, and provide insights into what you can do to ensure your visit to Canada goes smoothly. Stick around, and don't forget to check the links in the description for free resources and guides. And if you want to stay updated on the latest Canada immigration news, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Welcome to Moving to Canada, your go-to source for everything you need to know about immigrating to and settling in Canada. In today's video, we're going to talk about a pressing issue that has affected many visitors: the recent increase in denied entries at Canadian airports, particularly for Indian and Nigerian travelers. This video will help you understand what's happening, why it's happening, and what you can do to avoid any issues when you or your family arrive in Canada. Over the past few months, there have been numerous reports of Indian and Nigerian visitors being denied entry into Canada despite having approved visitor visas. These incidents have taken place primarily at Toronto and Montreal airports. For example, on July 8, over 40 Indian visitors arriving on Air Canada Flight AC-51 at Montreal Airport were refused entry and sent back to their home country. Alternatively, they were offered the option to apply for refugee status. This has caused significant distress among travelers, especially those visiting for the second or third time to reunite with their families. One of the most troubling aspects of these reports is that many of the affected individuals are elderly senior citizens who may not be fluent in English. This language barrier can make it difficult for them to explain their purpose of visit, leading to misunderstandings with CBSA officers. For instance, one affected individual reported that their parents and brother-in-law faced similar issues. Their parents, on their second visit, were issued a 1-month stay instead of the usual 6 months, even though they intended to stay for 2 months. Their brother-in-law was repeatedly asked to apply for refugee status and, after 10 hours of questioning, was also issued a 1-month stay. The Nigerian diaspora has reported similar incidents. One individual shared that a family friend was harassed and sent back to Nigeria the very next day. Another incident on June 29 involved a person's uncle being turned back because he did not travel with his spouse. In May, a group of tourists in Montreal was reportedly forced to apply for refugee status for about 12 hours. These experiences have understandably caused confusion, frustration, and concern among visitors and their families. To address these concerns, the CBSA issued a clarification. They emphasized that a visa does not guarantee entry into Canada. Even if someone has previously entered Canada with a valid visa does not guarantee re-entry on a subsequent visit. According to Canadian law, CBSA officials have the authority to deny entry if they find discrepancies or if the purpose of the visit is not clear. Their role at ports of entry is to assess the admissibility of persons coming to Canada. This means that every traveler must demonstrate that they meet the requirements to enter the country. Admissibility is decided on a case-by-case basis and based on the information made available at the time of entry. So, why is this happening? According to the CBSA, they do not direct travelers to make refugee claims. However, should a traveler seek to make a refugee claim upon arrival in Canada, the CBSA will determine whether the claim is eligible. If eligible, the person's file will be referred to the Immigration and Refugee Board of Canada for consideration, and the person will be authorized to enter Canada to pursue their claim for protection. If ineligible, they may be removed from Canada. The CBSA's actions have sparked a heated debate. On social media platforms like X, users have expressed confusion and outrage. One user questioned the rationale behind forcing passengers to apply for refugee status. This situation has also caused concern among temporary and permanent residents in Canada who have families planning to visit soon. However, there are also perspectives in favor of CBSA's increased scrutiny. Some users believe that the officials might have seen something suspicious in previous visits, and this is not harassment or racism. They believe the CBSA is doing their job keeping Canadians safe. Another user noted that the image of Indians in Canada might be at an all-time low due to illegal activities by some individuals, causing bona fide citizens to suffer. This highlights a broader issue where the actions of a few can impact the perception and treatment of many. Other users have speculated about ulterior motives. One suggested that the government might be using this situation as a reason to buy hotels to house refugees, referencing a recent statement by Mark Miller. Another user expressed that perhaps rampant abuse over the years has led to CBSA's overreaction. This speculation reflects the complexities and challenges of immigration and border management in Canada. So, what can you do to ensure your visit to Canada goes smoothly? First and foremost, make sure you have all the necessary documentation and that it is up to date. This includes your passport, visa, and any supporting documents that clearly state the purpose of your visit. Be prepared to explain your visit to CBSA officers in a clear and concise manner. If you are visiting family, have contact information and any proof of relationship handy. It's also a good idea to familiarize yourself with the Canadian immigration laws and regulations. Understanding your rights and responsibilities as a visitor can help you navigate any potential issues at the border. If you are unsure about any part of the process, consider seeking advice from a qualified immigration consultant or lawyer. Remember, a Canadian visa, including a visitor visa, does not guarantee entry into the country. The final decision rests with the CBSA officials at the port of entry. They are trained to assess the admissibility of travelers based on the information available at the time of entry. This means that even if you have entered Canada before, you could be subject to further scrutiny on subsequent visits. The increased scrutiny by CBSA has brought to light the importance of transparency and clarity in the immigration process. While their role is to ensure the safety and security of Canada, it is also crucial that genuine visitors are treated fairly and with respect. As travelers, being well prepared and informed can go a long way in ensuring a smooth and hassle-free experience at the border. We hope this video has provided you with valuable insights into the recent issues faced by Indian and Nigerian visitors at Canadian airports. If you found this information helpful, and if you want to stay updated on the latest Canada immigration news and learn more about moving and settling in Canada, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.